What is flooding therapy, and how does it cure phobias? Imagine facing your biggest fear head-on and coming out the other side feeling calmer and more in control. That's what flooding therapy aims to do. It's a type of exposure therapy used to treat phobias and anxiety disorders by exposing you directly and intensely to what you fear most. Unlike gradual exposure methods, flooding jumps straight into the deep end, so you experience the full intensity of your fear all at once. The idea is that by staying in that feared situation long enough, your brain learns that there is no real danger. Flooding therapy is based on the principles of classical conditioning. When you have a phobia, your brain has linked a specific object or situation with fear and panic. Flooding forces you to confront that trigger repeatedly and for a sustained period. At first, this causes a spike in anxiety or even panic attacks. But because no actual harm occurs during the session, your brain begins to unlearn the fear response. This process is called extinction, where the fear is gradually replaced with a sense of safety. During flooding, you stay with your fear until your body's fight or flight response calms down. This can take some time, but it's a key part of the process. Over multiple sessions, your brain rewires itself to associate the feared object or situation with calmness instead of panic. This helps reduce the intensity of your phobia and makes it easier to face the fear in everyday life. Flooding therapy can be faster than other exposure methods like systematic desensitization, which gradually exposes you to less threatening versions of your fear. Because flooding involves immediate and intense exposure, it can lead to quicker results. However, it can also be emotionally demanding and isn't suitable for everyone. If you're considering flooding therapy, working with a trained therapist is essential. They can ensure the exposure is safe and controlled. Learning relaxation techniques such as deep breathing or mindfulness before the session can help manage anxiety. It's normal to feel overwhelmed at first, but remember that repeated exposure without avoidance is what helps reduce your fear. Flooding therapy is effective for many anxiety-related conditions, including specific phobias like fear of spiders or flying, panic disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, and obsessive-compulsive disorder. Sometimes, imaginal flooding is used when real-life exposure isn't possible, where you vividly imagine the feared situation. In the end, flooding therapy works by forcing you to face your fears directly and for a sustained period. This helps your brain relearn that the feared stimulus isn't dangerous, which reduces your anxiety over time. While it can be a powerful tool, it's important to have proper guidance and preparation to make it both effective and tolerable.